Theater in this town does get frustrating, you know. You're scraping together what you got. You know, people don't show up for rehearsals. People quit. You don't have the right singers or dancers or actors. You know, I keep telling myself that it's gonna get better, and 9 years later, it hasn't. It really hasn't. So,
you know, I love Cutler Brothers Productions. I really do, and I want nothing more than to have them succeed. But in this town, it's like impossible.
9 years ago, I started a theater business called Cutler Brothers Productions with my brother Pat. Right now we're preparing for a improv comedy show at Scotty's Bar and Casino here in Deer Lodge. We really need this show to land well at the end of September because the October mortgage payment's coming up and
Afghans and everything. I thought I'd try and figure out how to use them.
Okay, well, yeah, you're supposed to not put on the sweater till you...
I really don't see how we're going to get this improv show off. Tonight, Cutler Brothers Productions will be doing a live web broadcast of the high school football team in town, the Wardens. Chicken House in downtown Deer Lodge. Tonight's our first meeting for our haunted house. Basically, we're doing an interactive creep show where the actors can interact with the audience members, kind of a choose-your-own-adventure, if you will. Cameron shows up late.
I didn't even know there was a meeting. Kelly doesn't communicate with anybody.
I'm getting a lot of flack from the community about this broadcast. Jim Cameron's grabbing his ankles. Matt said something about freezing his nuts off. We just can't have that kind of behavior.
This is a letter from the high school saying we can't broadcast the games anymore.
It's gotten out of control, really.
I'm not going to let people sit there and take jabs at us.
If he doesn't show up, show's in 3 hours. I don't know if I can do it.
I couldn't believe it. Morning before an improv show, and Kyle's just gonna pull something like this? I don't get it. Zane, do you? Like the thing that he's good at, he's not gonna do?
Livid. I was lividly pissed. I don't even know if that's real, but that's what I was.
Zane won't be there for the show.
What's the score again? Wait a minute, I don't want to know. I can go up there and see it.
Butch gets home, he puts his Giants on, and they're losing 2-1 to the Cardinals. That's all he cares about.
The Kids Praise soundtrack. It's a musical that we're producing in December. I like Cameron. You know, I really do. But he sometimes, especially when you're working with him, just turns into a madman, a crazy person, and he thinks that he's Sergeant Boot Camp or something.
You know, it sucks having to move all that stuff down to the theater. You know, we only have a week till the creep show.
Some people are hard at work trying to make this thing happen, while other cast members didn't even show up. Zane had called and said he had to run an errand, but he'd be right down. Never showed up.
Well,
I don't get it. How can you be late for an important rehearsal?
What? I told you I had things I had to do tonight. Here I am trying to help him out with this whole creep show thing, and now Kelly's gonna get on my ass about it?
I thought they were gonna fight. Never seen Kelly and Zane argue like that.
Maybe it's just not gonna work out. Maybe they should just cancel it.
It's gonna go up one way or another. Roof's falling apart. The whole thing's falling apart.
Oh my gosh! Look at the water. We made the front page. Creep show Slade and Deer Lodge.
You know, this creep show is something that we've never tried before in Cutler Brothers history. I'm just sitting there getting more and more upset. He's not sick.
every time I sit down to play a video game, it's like someone has to get on my ass. Like I'm not doing anything.
Do you love me?
Yes, I love you.
Oh, he got it. Hey, also, you guys see, you know John Maria.
Best actor in the house, and I'm not even in any plays.
The costumes aren't being moved even. We're going to the dump. This is just unbelievable. Sometimes I wonder if we're just in over our heads. We gotta do it somehow. We gotta do the show because, you know, people are coming.
All right, if you get the. What are you doing?